21st of April. I've got just less than 2 weeks till I fight. I've got, what is it? It's Tuesday, isn't it? So a week on Saturday I fight. So I've got a few hard days of training left in Spawn, and then after that, then it's a chill out week next week, maintaining the weight, and the big night on Saturday. What a way, Bobby Rimmers, my new coach. You'll meet him soon. So it's going well. I left Joe Gallagher's I think 2 weeks ago. Now I'm training here at Bobby's Boxing Academy, and so far so good. The training's been hard. I've been getting plenty of one-on-one work, plenty of pad work, and I've had a good time as well. He's a good seems good decent bloke, and he's got plenty of time for us, and he's a right laugh as well.
I started boxing when I was 11 and I boxed amateur, and then I turned pro when I was 18. I turned pro with no style, no finesse. You know, it was either get in and knock your opponent out or get knocked out yourself. You know, I had 14 fights as a pro, won 7, lost 7, knocked 5 opponents out, and got stopped once myself. A bit of a jaded career as a professional, you know, it wasn't nothing to shout about, but I firmly believe that bad boxers make good coaches and great boxers make bad coaches, because great fighters have already got the adulation and the money, whereas us bad fighters have not got the adulation and the money, so we've got to get out of coaching.
We've done this about, how many times, Bob? I've done this about...
I've done it every night since I met you.
Every night, so about 15, 20 nights.
Yeah.
He's done my hands, so now he's learned how to do it properly.
Yeah.
No, now he's...
I couldn't do it before. Since Jaffa come here, he ain't fucking helped me out. He's done so much for me, this kid.
Yeah, I owe to Tiny Jeffries.
And I'm officially a Sunderland supporter as well, I've been told.
See that? He's a new Macklin.
Yeah, I'm new Macklin.
New Macklin in town.
Yeah, I'm a born again Macklin. Come on, you Macklins.
His coach told us, and Bob tells us all the time, that your hands are like your toes. So if you're like a bricklayer and you go to work with a dodgy
trowel,
you can't work properly. It's like your hands. If you go to work, in the gym is my work, with dodgy hands, you can't work and perform properly. So to prevent us from getting dodgy trowels or dodgy hands, that's why Bob does
every
this.
time, every night, every day, every time he puts a glove on, every single time he puts a glove on, his hands are bandaged to protect it.
It's been good working with Bobby. He's a top bloke. You can have a laugh with Bobby, but when you need to do work, he gives you the work, gives you plenty of one-on-one work. He's got a nice gym, and he's got some nice lads at the gym as well. So Brian Rose, especially, he's one of my good friends. He was when I won the European Championships when I was 16. He got a bronze medal there. So I knew him from way back. I'd never seen him for a few years, but when I did see him, I've become good friends with him again, and I'm very good friends with him now. And he's a prospect, Brian. He's had 13 fights and he's undefeated. Got Jack Armfield there, who's another prospect. He's undefeated as well. So it's good. I'm enjoying working with Bobby in the gym and working with them lads. We're all training together as a team, and it's good. Some tough training, and I'm feeling good through it.
Brian Rose phoned me one day, and he went, Tony Jeffries he said Tony Jeffries is looking for somewhere else to train. So I said, fine, if he wants to come and have a look at the gym, he's quite welcome to, you know. I'd heard of Tony before. I'd obviously watched boxing. I watched him in the Olympics. I watched him box well in the Olympics. But I heard he'd gone with Joe Gallagher, so that was that. And then when Brian first, told me about Tony, I was kind of, yeah, if he wants to come and train with us, he can. Well, in 2002, I built the Phoenix camp alongside Billy Graham, and I was the assistant coach at the Phoenix camp with Billy Graham. I started there in '02. My first fight I worked was Vince Phillips, Ricky Hatton and Vince Phillips. And I stayed with Rick and working with Billy Graham right up to he beat Costa Zoo. The night he beat Costa Zoo was the last time I did the corner with Rick. I then moved on to open my own gym because I wanted to see if I could do it on my own and not be the assistant and be the number one. So Bobby Rimmer's Boxing Academy opened in '04. It took us 2 years to find the place and build Bobby Rimmer's Boxing Academy in '04. And then that was the first start of it, you know.
Hold on. Oh, something's bad. Go on, Jeff. Got to be late now.
That's dead corny, Peter. Put your hands out like that. Look at this.
When Sunderland Hospital I'm presenting a cheque to these because they've bought these intensive care beds for this hospital. The money I raised along with Peter McKenzie, who's done a lot for charity. And now we're seeing what the money that's being raised bought, and they've bought these beds, which they're amazing. From America.
You know, about people say, I'm sick of reading that Echo, you're always in the Echo or the Journal or whatever. But I just help people out, and that's I suppose that's it. Get us in the paper, and it's good. I mean, see, there's a charity event happening, and they're trying to get the paper there to. The newspaper will not go, but then they find out that I'm going. The newspaper will go because they want a story behind it, so they want me there to put it in to get the charity publicity as well as I'm getting publicity from it as well. But if I can ever help any charity out or anything out, I'll do it.
We raised £16,000 last year, and that goes towards leukemia research. The garden party is for leukemia research. The Cycle Ride for Life is our charity is for cancer awareness, and the money raised on the Cycle Ride for Life goes to like the hospital beds, the
Peter,
therapy.
how much have you raised altogether? You must have a figure in the back of your head how much you've raised.
Well, we're very early at it. This is our third year. We've raised excess of £100,000.
Yeah. That's brilliant, that.
But really, we're only starting the wheels rolling now, so it'll get better, more highlights, more attention to what we're trying to do. It'll get better and it'll get better.
Yeah.
You know.
Brilliant.
When people in Sunderland say you're a hero?
Well, when I first got back from the Olympics, people start saying he's a hero. I was in the papers, the Olympic hero, the hero. I don't like when people use that word for me because I'm not a hero. I'm just good at what I do, and it just so happens that it's a boxing. I think the heroes are people who don't get recognitions, like soldiers who's fighting for the country out there, risking their lives. Them's the real heroes. The nurses, doctors who save people's lives daily. But no, I'm definitely a hero. All these sports stars. I mean, there's been times where I've been invited to do something like open a shop or whatever, and they're offering us to give us £300 or to do it or whatever. And I will do it, but then when you think about it, they should be asking the people like soldiers, the people who are heroes, who've got no money, will you come and open this shop? Because them's the ones who I think who are heroes, who kids should look up to. Although that's not the way it is. Kids look up to footballers, look up to sports stars. Like I say, them's the heroes, not me.